Yeah, it's Caitlin. I'm just coming back with another quick message. This one has been on my spirit for a minute. Um, but I just got confirmation. You are the talk of the town right now. You are the talk of the town. You are. I don't think y'all understand how memorable you are. You are super memorable. You got people who they didn't think nothing of you. This is specifically for those of you that no longer live in your hometown, like where you grew up. Like them folks really didn't know what they had in you. They really didn't know. And it's so crazy now because like some of y'all are about to blow up in whatever it is you're doing. Like y'all are getting a lot of attention and recognition for whatever it is that you're doing. And them folks didn't know. Them folks didn't know. Hold on. Them folks really didn't know what they had in you. Especially like when you were a kid, people thought it was easy to write you off because you were just so different than everybody else, and they're like this one, they don't, they had no confidence in you. But the crazy thing about it is that low key, a lot of them were actually like a lot of them secretly deep down inside knew that you were different, that you were going to become something greater than they could imagine, which is why they couldn't understand why they didn't like you or why they, but they, and honestly, because of the struggles that you had growing up, because of whatever trauma you were enduring at the time, whatever trials and tribulations you experienced growing up, because if you're chosen, you had a rough childhood, you've had a rough life in general. Like nothing has been easy. Like looking back, I can't even like say that I've had like a really good year throughout my entire life. I have not experienced that. I've had very great moments and great months and great experiences, but like there's always been something like really heavy and hard that I had to deal with every single year. Something super heavy. So I'm sure somebody else who's listening to this can relate. But I just want to let y'all know, like, y'all got people like really on your head right now. They're watching everything that you're doing, and they're shocked. Them folks shocked, y'all. They were not expecting that. And you know what? A lot of people too were not expecting you to come back from whatever it is that was sent to destroy you. They were not expecting that. A lot of people didn't expect you to make it. Um, Not to mention, they really thought that if they treated you the way that they treated you, that you would doubt yourself and that you would feel like you don't deserve, uh, you know, don't deserve love. That you're not a good person. That that you know you 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 don't deserve anything good, and that's how some people really want you to feel, simply because they just don't want you to see your potential. And when I tell y'all that people are talking about you, and it's on both ends, it's positive and negatives. Obviously your haters always gonna be talking about you, but there are some people who are remembering you right now. There are some people who are remembering you, and they're speaking highly of you, because somebody was trying to slander you and say how you were a bad person, and they looking at you like they seem like they doing all right. And I remember they were this, and I remember how kind they were to me. Like somebody's defending you right now. So I want you to understand something. Like whatever it is that you were going through, there is purpose in the pain. Like I really want to hit home with that. like for every one of my messages. Like I want you to understand that, because y'all, for those of you that have been watching for a while, like y'all, I've talked about being gang stalked. I've talked about, losing everything. I lost everything this year. everything, everything that I had. And although it was difficult, you know, I don't miss that stuff for real. Well, it's kind of crazy too, though. Me living with my child's father, is that, like I've been telling you, like I've been finding my stuff all around the place. Um, like to just today, uh, my daughter found my little loop earbuds that help with like noise cancellation. She found those in his car. I've been looking for those things for years. So it's like I'm getting certain things back, but it's like, and I also, like I recently got paid, thank the Lord. And it's like I was able to buy me a couple of things that I had been wanting, a couple of things that I had been needing, and it just felt so good to like finally be able to be like, yeah, I can afford to do this, and I didn't spend that much. And it's just like it's those little things that count. And that's what I'm happy about. That's why I'm happy about the little things. Like I'm grateful to have a job right now. I'm grateful to have a safe place to stay every night. I'm warm, I'm fed. And I work at a restaurant, so I'm always gonna have food regardless, period. Always gonna have food. um I get to be with my daughter every single day. I'm getting my car fixed hopefully this week, so then I'll be mobile again, and you know, so I'm excited. This is why I'm telling you, like y'all the talk of the town, because whatever trials and tribulations y'all was going through, and you're like an overcomer. Like I'm gonna make a whole video about being an overcomer, but you're an overcomer, and you are surprising people, because, like I said, people were not expecting you to be moving forward like this. Like they did not expect you to be able to pick yourself up and keep moving after everything that was sent to destroy you. You was not supposed to get back up. You were not supposed to be happy. You were not supposed to be sane. Some of y'all were supposed to, what people thought was going to happen, like I've been telling y'all, like they expect you to be in a psych ward or in jail somewhere, on the streets, homeless, begging and pleading for money. Like, people thought you was gonna be down bad, and because you're not there, like because you're like digging yourself out of the pit that they dug for you, like people are shook right now. They are shook. They're shook, and a lot of these folks, they really don't know what to do. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. These people don't know what to do. Some people are scared because some of these people talk so badly about you, and now they see that the things that they said about you aren't true, and they really are starting to wish that they were on the right side of history when it comes down to you, because they know that once you get whatever is coming for you, however it is you about to blow up in this lifetime, whether that be about to go viral on social media, you about to get, um, you know, you about to have a song that blows up. You about to become an athlete, like a professional athlete. You about to start your own business that's gonna boom. You're gonna be making a lot of money. Whatever it is that you about to do, like people really are starting to like think about it now and be like, dang, I should have supported them back then. Because you remember when y'all was by yourself and you were lonely and you were sitting there like, dang God, am I even worth it? Like, why do none of these people believe that I can do this? And now a lot of people are starting to see that you never needed their ass in the first place. This is why you're the talk of the town, because a lot of people, they'll doubt you all day, but then when you actually are making momentum, like they want to like go back and be like, oh well, if it wasn't for me, you wouldn't have did this, and you wouldn't have done X, and you wouldn't have done Y, or remember how I helped you with that and blah blah blah. People be doing all that extra stuff. Be trying to fit themselves back into their narrative, into your narrative. Like people really want to be a part of your story. Now that you're getting recognition, that's when them old friends start coming back, talk about some, hey, big head, long time no see. And it's like, what is it that you want? I'm cool. Hold on. This one. But you got people who really do want to be a part of your story now. Like they want to try to ease their way back in and try to pretend like none of that stuff happened. And I'm just here to tell you, don't let them haters back in. And people who was flip flopping on you, y'all go watch my last video I made about can't trust a flip flopper. One of my last videos I posted, because that's how some people are. Like they literally one day will try to be cool with you, the next day they don't know who you are. Yeah, we don't got time for that. So I really just want y'all to know, like, people really, you are on a lot of people's minds right now. Some of you may be getting apologies, but oftentimes than not, you're probably not gonna receive them because a lot of people be too embarrassed to say what it is that they did to you. So, but just know, I made a video alone, like one of my earliest videos that I made. I said like you got to be okay with not receiving apologies, and I might bring that back around and elaborate some more on that. We'll talk about that later too. But you are owed apologies, and you may be receiving some. You may be getting some random phone calls, some random messages. People, like I said, people sliding in your DM trying to be like, hey, how are you? You look good. Like, thanks, I know. Even like I've been saying, though, even if you feel like you're not at your best, you're not where you want to be, you're not at 100%, you're a lot further than what a lot of people thought you were going to be. And a lot of people, even like, because I'll tell you this, like, for some of you, like you're starting over, and that in itself, even though it's like where you're at right now is not nearly where you want to be, that in itself is something for a lot of people to see, because a lot of people have sat in that complacency and they're afraid to make a move because they're like, because the unknown is scary. It's scary as hell. When I had to just let that job go at the end of last year, because I was like, I'm not about to keep going back to this place getting bullied and harassed and you know, being disrespected by people who wouldn't even piss on me if I was on fire. Like, I'm not. When I had to leave, it was scary because I was like, I don't know what's gonna happen to me, and I did not know that what happened this year was going to happen. I had no idea none of this was going, and honestly, I still don't know what's gonna happen. I don't. Right now, I have an idea of where I want to go, but what I have found is that if the Most High wants something for you, that's what's gonna happen. So, and if He don't want something for you, then it's not gonna happen. But I'm gonna wrap this up because I'm sorry, I've been covering up my pimples because my skin was doing so much better. But the job I work at, you know, like I said, I work in the kitchen, so I use oil on one of the stations a lot, and a lot of that stuff flies in my face and it gets in my pores, and then I end up with these humongous pimples. But I have a face mask that's supposed to help with that, so I'm gonna try to go clean myself up and try to help that out. My skin does so much better when I don't work that station. But you know, I'm in a leadership position, so hopefully I won't have to do it too much. Not too much. But yeah. Y'all are the talk of the town. I just wanted you guys to know that. And thank you to my new subscribers. Welcome to my channel, and thank you so much for subscribing. I'm your your glorious host, K Divine. I want to do more formal talks. It's just right now because I'm still in this very transitional period in my life. Like I told you, like the job that I have now, like I'm training, so I'm not at the store that I will be at. So once I get more settled and I have like a hopefully more consistent schedule, because restaurant life, nothing's ever consistent, but I'm hoping that between me and the other managers at this store, we will be able to try to configure something that can be more consistent so that I can do more formal videos and stuff like that. Also, probably gonna start doing some more oracle readings. I just got a new deck that came in today, and I was playing around with it a little bit earlier, and some stuff came out, and I'm like, oh Lord. And I got some synchronicities and some confirmations. So, uh, yeah, stuff is happening out here, yo. But I love y'all. Thank you so much for watching. I'm going to I'm still gonna be posting every day, so if you're subscribed, it should let you know when I post another video. So I'll see y'all in the next one. It's your girl K Divine. I'll see you later. Bye.